Hello everyone. Welcome back to another review. Today, today I'll be taking a look at Metal's Batmobile. It's a it's a bit of an older figure. It's basically a figure of the Batman vs Superman, Batmobile, and they also released the classic 70s, 80s, I believe it was 70s TV show Batmobile, the animated Batmobile, the classic 80s movie Batmobile, and the Dark Knight style Batmobile. But I picked the Batman vs Superman one because it looked the most, cool to me, and I do quite dig Ben Affleck's version of Batman. So first and foremost, let's take a look at the figure and pull the Batmobile to the side. Now, this line of figures, the metals line, is basically a line of die-cast figures that don't have much flexibility and focus on looking good only. Now, each one of those originally came with a die-cast figure, and of course, Batmobile with die-cast. Now, it's getting close here. You can see the figure is very nicely detailed and painted. No paint chipping, no slight paint marks, no mistakes. Everything is nice. The cape is made of a more softer material to simulate somewhat of a real cape. Sorry, my camera is very wobbly. He's I don't know why. Focus. Here we go. So yeah, not much mistakes except here. I just noticed a tiny mistake, but it's very noticeable. It is made out of rubber. The belt, the cowl, and the cape are all rubber, but the rest of the body is die-cast metal. So this thing has some very good weight to it. Like when my mom held it, she said, "Why is it so heavy?" Again, very nicely painted, very nicely sculpted. I like the addition of a rubber cape, though I wish his prisoner, symbol, his all of those CE stuff, were printed somewhere else or weren't printed at all would have been a really nice touch. I will try to rub that off sometime. Now, yeah. The figure is very nice. I think it's pretty cool. It's very tiny. Be careful not to lose it. However, it is not too bad of a size considering this is a miniature version of the Batmobile. Where's my ruler? Here it is. This guy's around. Oops. This guy is around almost 3 inches and around 7 centimeters and a bit. His ears aren't too long, so yeah, the size is accurate. And if you can't read measurements as usual, here are the size comparisons. SH Worth Bodycon, which is a 5.5 inch figure. G1 Powermaster Optimus Prime. Your standard 4-inch figure. Your standard 5-inch figure. Stand up, please. Just stand up, please. I'm begging you. And your standard 6.5-inch figure. I don't know what's wrong with figures and standing with me, but they never stand up. So yeah, this is how he scales next to other figures. Of course, they're not related by any way, but yeah, that's how they scale together. And yeah, that's about it for him. He does nothing, no posability, no nothing. He's just heavy and looks cool, which is good enough for me, since this is considered to be a display piece, not a toy for kids to mess around with. Now, either way, let's get back to the Batmobile. The Batmobile is the main component of the set and has a few gimmicks here and there, but they're not much, to be honest. Of course, it is metal and it is very heavy, which is probably the reason my table and camera are shaking. This thing is pretty heavy. I wish I had a weight, some form of weight measuring thingy, so I can measure it. But sadly, I don't. You may be noticing a little pieces of dust because since this is not a toy, it has been sitting on my shelf for a few years now. I pull it out every now and then to play with it, to roll it around the desk, do a few stuff with it, but nothing much really. So sorry for the pieces of dust. I just don't have much time to, clean every single piece on my shelf by now. So yeah, it is very nicely painted, very nicely sculpted. Not much paint because it's a It's a very dull Batmobile color. All Batmobiles are very dull. However, if you get close up on it, showing my camera isn't the best quality, but if you get a close up on it, you'll find there are some details. For example, these headlights in the front, black pieces on the side, all that sculpting inside the back engine, and the sculpting on the tires. These wouldn't be on a cheaper version of this. Heck, even this top piece over here and this little thing over here. Yeah, it doesn't have much paint, mostly because this is a very dull Batmobile design. A lot of Batmobile designs are pretty dull, to be honest. But this one is very dull. It's only gray and a few hints of colors. For example, headlights, again, top piece here. But very, very, very nice looking. Uh, it rolls very nice because it has a very good weight to it. It rolls very smoothly, and the wheels are actually rubber tires, which just adds to the quality. And yeah, it just helps with rolling a lot. Not much more moving parts. These are attached loose and they kind of wiggle, but that doesn't count. The cockpit does open in two pieces, just like the movie, and opens very nicely. It is not very loose. It has gotten loose over time, but it's not very loose. And if you get zoomed in, you can see that's where the sweatshop worked the most. Sorry, dust. I'm not dirty, I swear. It's very nice molding. These wouldn't be on a cheaper figure, and very nice paint, a very nicely painted cockpit as well. Again, these wouldn't be on a cheaper figure. Now, it is not easy to take a look at, the front of the cockpit, but there's a steering wheel. I don't think there is anything written on it, but it is there. There is a little, you know, car stuff you would see in an actual car. And they're all there. Again, these wouldn't be on a cheaper figure. And the nice tra- translucent windows, though small, due to the existence of a cockpit, if you get close in them and look, you wouldn't be disappointed and see nothing like most, cheaper car toys. Either way, there's also a rotating turret thingy in the front. A kind of a, simple, very simple gimmick. Not doesn't really matter, but it's all right. It is what it is. Now the bottom is not painted. However, it can pass off as a actual bottom of a car. Though I'm not sure how accurate it is because we don't see the Batmobile much. The bottom of the Batmobile much in the movie. So yeah. Again, the prisoner number and a few things are here. You can't peel this off from what I know. No, made in China, and the advertisements are molded on here forever. You cannot remove them, which is very sad. But hey, not it's all right. It's all good. And I got this new back in the day, and it was pretty pricey, but it is worth it if you're looking for a display piece. Now, before I finish my final thoughts, let's see, get to the size comparisons part 2. First of all, here it is next to a ruler, as usual. Again, around 3 inches, not too, not much tall, but it is pretty long. It's around around 8 inches long, aka 18, 21 centimeters long. Yeah, it is pretty long, which should make up for its lack of height. Here's SH Figuarts Bodycon, G1 Power Master Optimus Prime. Wait, that isn't a fair comparison. Yeah, that's more like it. Here's this next to G1 Power Master Optimus Prime. Your standard 4-inch figure. Your standard 5-inch figure. Again, figures refuse to stand when they're in my hands for some reason. And a standard 6.5 inch figure. So yeah, again, it's not to scale with these bigger figures. It's far off from it, but it is still a pretty good size. So overall, this set is pretty cool. It can be pricey at times, but it is very nice. It looks sleek. It looks nice. I really dig the Batmobile design from Batman vs Superman movie, and I think this one is worth it if you like the design as well. So either way, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, what do you think of the setup? Do you think I should change? Do you have any suggestions to improve my videos? Do you have any suggestions to improve my way of speech, figure of speech? If you have any if you have any suggestions, just tell me in the comments. I'll highly appreciate any form of criticism. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you disliked it, give me a dislike. Again, I really appreciate any form of criticism. More crit. I want to improve my videos and make them as best as the best of my ability. And I'll see y'all next video. Peace.